everybody. Welcome to 4HOtrains.com with Mrs. Muffin on this wonderful Thursday in September, Thursday, September the 18th. Got some interesting stuff for you tonight. I apologize, it was just a crazy day here at the train store. So I'm a little bit behind on my preparation. Mea culpa, I'm so sorry. Not getting any music, so you don't have to endure my dancing. I will, however, have Mr. Hudson say hello. Hi, Hudson. Hello, people out there. Okay, so what is going on in the HO world this week? Well, I've got some interesting stuff for you. I was doing some scenery things last week. I've got another one for you this week. It's all on video, and it's going to come to you in snippets. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to narrate. Okay. Oh, it's there. Good. So let me start with what's going on in HO Trains this week. Weekly update. Here we go. We got our slideshow. There's Sam. Hi, Sam. Wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Weekly update. What is going on? Here's the music. This one. What do you play?
That one or the button in there?
Oh, did I press the button? Huh. Okay, it's gone. Sorry, everybody. Hello, Massimo. Thank you for tuning in. I continue to be technologically challenged. I apologize to everybody. However, I can, work with trains, so this is really good. Model Railroad's weekly update. We've got some new arrivals. We've got some new product announcements. What's coming next? Oh, said hello, Sam. Layout tips, some charming building kits, exclusive savings, and more. So let's go and see what's going on. New arrivals. These are pretty cool. This is the Woodland Scenics interlocking tower. It's like a signal tower. As you know, when trains intersected rail lines and junctions on a layout, they'll find an important building known as the interlocking tower, built and ready landmark structure. So we have pictures there, but I'm also going to show you the real thing. Size-wise, it's 3 3/8 by 2 3/8, and then it's 3 3/4 inches tall. It's just a great little lit building kit, and I'm going to go over here to my other camera. There we go. So this is the kit. Look at that roof line. Look at all that detail in the beautiful shingling. Isn't that gorgeous? And then if we go back to my other camera. Let's go to this camera. So this is the rear view. Side 1. Obviously, there's your doorway. This is WS number 7. This is the stairwell up, and let me show you some of the detailing inside of it. You've got the barrels there, rain barrels. You've got some miscellaneous stuff under the stairs. You've got the trash can at the back door. Look at that. I just love their detailing. This is already weathered and scenic, as you know. And then the back side, this is great. Look at the hose bib. I mean, who doesn't love that? So this is Woodland Scenic's new HO interlocking tower. And again, the detailing on it, that roof work is just stunning. Hello, Randy C. Hello, Kenneth. Oh, I did it again with the music. Sorry. Is the music off now? Should be off. Yep, it's off. Okay. Isn't it a beautiful building? It is made to use with the Just Plug lighting system if you have one. But these are just fabulous. I mean, what a great addition to your HO layout. Look at those details. It's already weathered. It's already got your scenics on it. It's got an oil tank over here. It's got a little sign here. The shingle hanging out. I don't know if you can see that moving. Just love these buildings. Love them. I have the music playing, really? I thought I turned it off. I'm sorry. Let me see. Where? I thought I turned it off.
No.
Here's my technical support.
Looks like it's off.
It's off. But it's playing.
Well, let's just take the sound effects down to
Okay.
nothing. Let's see if that's...
He
How
says
about
it's
now?
okay now. Yeah, Randy says it's okay. Thank you, Randy. My technical support here. Thank God. I'd be so lost. It's really bad. So anyways, that is Woodland Scenic's new interlocking tower. I just think that they're beautiful. Thank you, Massimo. Appreciate it. So if you're looking for one of those, we have them in stock at a special price. I can't tell you the price because Woodland Scenic gets upset. But let us know. Oh, hello, Mr. Muffin. I'll let him know you said hi. Thanks, Massimo. By the way, he's really enjoying all of the decor on the layout. It's pretty funny. Thank you, Randy. Okay, another picture of the interlocking tower. Again, just more detailing. This is showing with the lights on. You've got the lights over the doors as well as interior. And just another one. I just think Woodland Scenic does such a beautiful job. Has the interior floor plan. How cute is that? So, I love this. Ready to elevate your hobby without breaking the bank? Head over and see us. Thank you. We're offering special pricing on this, so snag one now. We've got some coming soons. These are terrific from Broadway Limited. Who doesn't love Broadway Limited? We've got some new steam coming. The 280 consolidations in Baltimore and Ohio in the black. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, who doesn't love a 280? We've also got the Broadway Limited 280 Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy CB&Q. I love saying, hi, Katie. Oh, it was Katie that brought it. So what did she do to your layout, Massimo? So CB&Q in the black and silver with a little bit of Tuscan on it. You see that Tuscan detailing in the roof line? Isn't that just gorgeous? This is the Santa Fe, a number 873 in black and graphite. Again, still the 280 consolidation. We've got the Denver and Rio Grande in graphite and flying grand, which is just beautiful. Then we've got the Northern Pacific, which has a little Tuscan on it again. Just, you know, they're just so pretty. Union Pacific, we have a lot of Union Pacific out there. I know people love Union Pacific. And we have painted and unlettered. So if there's a road name that you want in a 280 consolidated, you can order this unlettered and unpainted and do it yourself. Or you can, painted and unlettered. And you can get it customized through us, or you can do your own customization. This is really something that people enjoy doing because you can't always get the road name that you're looking for, but you can customize it to your layout and the roads that you run. Then just announced with Broadway Limited, so all the 280s are have arrived, and then just announced from Broadway Limited, these are gorgeous. I mean, look at these. You've got, again, just gorgeous, gorgeous steam engines. These are brass hybrids. Well, hello, Dominic says hello. Hi, Marco. You've got the cast cylinder front engines on these, historically accurate. They're also producing 3 fantasy schemes in these, which I'll show you. And they're giving you another unlettered, painted brass version, again, that you can customize. So just really, really beautiful. The two-tone gray is one of their fantasy schemes in the Union Pacific, although I have seen that two-tone gray in other Union Pacifics. The builder scheme with the Union Pacific Railroad Overland Route logo, that looks really sharp. That's a little bit of a green cast to it with the graphite and the black. Look at how pretty that is. The 1800s ornate fantasy scheme for the AT and SF Hudson was really good. So they added this to their production run. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, that's a holiday engine if you've ever seen one. So you could add that to your consist, run it during the holidays and add a little sparkle. And then this stunning. If you're looking for just a blank canvas, this brass painted locomotive provides your foundation for customizing a paint scheme and matching whatever railroad you want to do. Or you could just put this magnificent model on your shelf or in a lucite box and have it on display because it's so stinking pretty. Just a work of art. Okay, then they're also offering some different road names in their exhibit cars. They've got quite a few of the Norfolk Southern Heritage that go with the Norfolk Southern Heritage, including a photo booth. How cute is that? And these are supposed to arrive 2026, summer of 2026. This is the exhibit car number 27 in Norfolk Southern. Look at that beautiful paint scheme. This paint scheme in the gold and the yellow, the red and the green and Southern for the exhibit car. Stunning, just absolutely stunning. The ATSF Railroad exhibit car in, of course, the bicentennial scheme. Just isn't that stunning? I mean, who wouldn't want to see that running on their layout? This one is really cool. The fire prevention looks like it's on fire, of course, or looks like it's been graffitied maybe. But this is the Great Northern Fire Prevention Education Instruction Car. Pretty cool. Chessie's Safety Center. This is the railroad instruction car. We actually have a friend that is in the hobby that comes to see us from time to time who does railroad safety training. Pretty interesting job. These, the HO scale announcement, the final is here. 2 brand new fantasy schemes in AT&SF Hudson Project, and they're created with the iconic Blue Goose tooling. Look at these. I mean, who would have thought that the 1947 American Freedom Train Scheme would be this pretty? If you have the 5-car American Freedom Train heavyweight set, this is going to be the locomotive that you want to go with those. The 250th anniversary run for 2026. This is just stunning. I mean, look at those blue wheels, the trucks, the gorgeous white paint with that blue and red stripe. Wow. Just wow. And there's another picture of it, you know, AI generated out in the real world. And they have a Santa Fe's Valley Flyer. Again, just a stunning paint scheme on a gorgeous engine. And as you know, these are fantasy schemes, but they are pretty. They are really pretty. So if you're interested, place your orders. We have about 30 days to get those orders in, and we'll have those hopefully next summer. So that's another look. Aren't they pretty? Okay, just another view. Okay, in-stock showcase. We do have products in stock, and we've got, these are Atherton Scenics. This is the O scale Pennsylvania shale cliff, but as you know, O and HO are pretty interchangeable where these scenery walls are concerned. This is one of the most popular walls that we have, and I think one of the reasons is it's a little bit thicker. It's probably 1.5 to 2 inches thick at places, so it's almost freestanding. You don't need a lot of support for it like you do some of the other walls. But that's the Pennsylvania shale cliff. These are the traditional multi-square cut stone walls with the seam steelers. Again, these are the thinner, and you do need to fasten those in some way. We often use track screws to screw them to the boards behind them, and then use glue to put the seam sealers on. So pretty cool. These are in stock. This is the cut block stone wall, and of course this is the interlocking edges, or you can use the seam sealers with it as well. So just really cool. This is the natural field stone wall, and these are in HO scale. These are scaled down bricks, and the wall is a little bit shorter, so it's more in keeping with your HO layout and scale. This is the multi-scale colonial wall. I like this one a lot. I just think it's very natural looking. The thin profile cut block wall. These are very popular because you don't need a lot of space between your rail and the backing so your trains will still fit through there. And then the FormTech flat stone wall. FormTech they are flexible. These you can bend and put over curves. You can bend them and twist them. They're really cool. And then the FormTech flat stone wall, this one is not flexible. It's a little bit taller, and where you see that seam sealer, that is actually integral to the wall, and it overlaps the adjoining wall, so that's pretty cool. Layout inspiration, what's going on here? So here I have, actually it's not a layout inspiration so much as work that I've been doing on our layout. So this is, isn't that lovely? As I told you, I've got a series of videos here. So I have to play my video. Why is this not coming up? Open. Gosh, that's just a lovely picture. Well, let's move on. Okay. So basically, I was adding an 18-inch through truss bridge to our layout, and I was talking back here. Oops, wrong way. I was talking up front about this and how we're going to do this. These are just terrific kits from Atlas, super easy to put together. They're a snap lock system. They truly are 18 inches. I will tell you that the supports underneath do not come with the kit. You would have to have separate supports or build your own, which I did. So it's basically a snap together system. You don't require glue and clamps, which is really terrific. And then as I went through this, I weathered it, and I used a lot of different colors on it. Just some blacks, a little bit of green to give it that copper look. Some.
You keep talking.
It's okay. They don't have to run.
I can fix it.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. You keep
Sam's
talking.
here to save me. Yeah, I don't know why they won't run. It's okay. I can just talk.
It's because we need it.
Sorry, there's technical interruption. We'll be back in a momentarily.
Here, I'll tell you why.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
going to tell me why my
Open.
video won't run.
Because we need it to open and because we aren't even in PowerPoint.
Oh, who knew? Sorry, guys and ladies.
I don't know.
That's okay. I can just do.
Oh crap.
It's okay.
Yeah, wait. We're both technology challenged. So this is even better. Oh my god.
Okay.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Just go back to the picture.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah, we'll just go back to the picture. Sorry, my video was lovely, and someday we may play the video, but you get the idea. It starts out as plain black plastic, and then I go through and I weather it. I would love to show you how I weathered it, but apparently the video is not going to play for us. This is a little bit of a close-up view, so you can get a little detailing there. What I'm really trying to do is highlight the rivets. Let me back out just a little bit. You see how those rivets get highlighted? And I'm trying to show just a little bit of rust. Now, you do want to do both the inside and the outside of this truss bridge because obviously you're going to see both sides of it as your train goes through. Zoom back down. And then this is where I added a little bit of rust so that you can kind of see the corrosion that's happening from the water that's dripping down on that. Just kind of giving it more of a realistic what you'd see as you drive through the world and see these bridges in the real world. And then this is pretty much what it looks like installed. Now, one thing I will say is I did not do much to the underside of this bridge because I'm really not worried about photography underneath. But definitely, and of course I haven't finished yet, so you don't see all my supports. But it is compatible with all the different track systems. As you can see here, this is HO Lionel Fast Track that it's running on. It is pretty sturdy even without those supports. I ran a piece of lattice basically underneath it, and that is glued to both supporting structures on either end. So you can just get a little bit of an, oh, thank you, Eric. But I really think this adds a lot and gives you a better view through so that you can see more of the layout, which eventually will get finished, I promise. But yeah, that's an 18-inch truss bridge from Atlas Model Trains. Thank you, Massimo. And super simple to put together, gives you, covers a lot of ground. You can put this over water. You can put it over another track, as you can see, because I've got a double layer layout here. and just give it kind of a real world worn look. So that's pretty cool. And if I get my video running, I will show you how I weathered it, but I apologize for just the still photos. Okay, so that's just another view. That's from the other side of it. And that, of course, is our front door, as Massimo can tell you. And then featured building kits. These are pretty cool. We've got some kits this week from DPM. As you know, DPM is now owned by Woodland Scenics, DPM Landmark Structures. Oh, you're moving to HO? Oh, scale's gotten expensive. Well, welcome to HO. I am learning as I go, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, you're so cute, Mr. Muffin. It did take about 15 minutes to weather that bridge. So I'd love to show you the video when I can get that running. And that's the thing that I really enjoy about this hobby. Let me go back up here a little bit. I love showing you that it doesn't have to be intimidating. You know, you can weather these things. You can give your layout some great character. It doesn't cost a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of time. You just kind of have to be fearless. And using these acrylic paints that I do, as you know, if you don't like it, you can just wash it off and start over again. Yep, Eric Clark, come on over to HO. I'll be happy to learn with you. So again, it's just super simple, and I like to show you different ways, kind of like the styrofoam wall we did last week. It's an inexpensive way to get a lot of coverage on your layout for a lot of money. And which brings us to DPM kits. DPM model kits are just fabulous. They're small footprints, easy to put together, simple to weather. I've done one or two of them here on the broadcast, and I'll do more as we go on. This one is the Freight Depot kit, and it's 5 13/16 or almost 6 inches wide, 4 5/8 inches deep, and 4.5 inches tall. This one's a little bit bigger of their usual, but it does have a steel roof. It's got clear window material in it, and again, they go together really nicely, and they're easy to weather. This is the Depot kit in pieces. As you can see, this is how it comes. They're not fancy. They're not in boxes generally. They're in basically shrink-wrapped packages, and they're just terrific. They come really well trimmed up, so you don't have to do a lot of trimming or sanding to them to get them to line up. This is the 10800, the Goodfellows Haul Kit. I've built this one a few times. I should have brought one down. But again, it goes together really nicely. So I'll build another one of these here shortly so you can see how easily they go together. And I've got a whole row that I'm building on the layout, so we'll see that soon. Club Corner, what is going on? There is a miniature railroad club in York, Pennsylvania. I know we're all familiar with York, Pennsylvania. Why is that? Couldn't be the bad news that talked about this week. Anyways, these guys were founded in 1943, so they've been around a while. They have, they can lay claim to a building that was built strictly for their layout. So it was designed solely for a model railroad display. How cool is that? Not many of us can say that other than maybe our basements. In 2009, they went to Digital Command Control, or DCC. They have been engaged in major redesign project for the last 10 years-ish, and they're showing the whole back hall. What I like about these photos is they kind of show how they were doing it as well as the finished product. They have a lot of water on this layout. I mean, that is a feat to accomplish. Anybody that's done water on a layout, it's really hard to do, and it's very challenging to do it in a large area. You bought a $100 box of HO trains and cars. Now you're fixing engines and converting. That's awesome. If you need any Katie couplers, let us know. We've got a huge stock of them. So more pictures. Oh, that was it. Let's see. I don't have any more pictures of them. Let's see. But it's a great layout. You can see them online at mmrcy, I believe, .com. They've got just a great layout. One of the things I really liked about them, you're going to laugh, they have a car backing a boat down a ramp to put it in the water. Hello, Eugene Kleiss, Brunswick Train fan, Farm Lover Videos. Hello, everyone. Good to hear from you. Building low scale in the building separate from your house. That's awesome. We know a man in Michigan that built a huge pole barn just to build a 3-story layout. It's incredible. But an HO layout in the spare bedroom, yeah, let us know. I'll help you convince her. It'll be great. So that's pretty much it for us this week. Thank you for watching. As you know, we just want to be there for you to support your hobby and help you get started, answer questions along the way, see if there's anything we can do to promote your enjoyment of the hobby. So reach out to us at 4HOtrains.com. You can do support at 4HOtrains.com if you have questions, or you can email me personally, Mrs. Muffin at 4HOtrains.com, and we can get a conversation going about any scenery questions you might have. Technical questions, I will tell you, I will defer to other people, although I can get everything on the track and running and transformers booted up. So I'm kind of responsible for running our HO layout now in the store, so I'm learning a lot. What is Mr. Muffin making for dinner tonight? Well, Massimo, we have to take Katie, one of our employees, home tonight. So we're probably going to stop and pick up carry out and go home and watch the football game. As Steve likes to say, he married into football. I'm the big football fan in the family, so he's kind of stuck with watching football with me. I'm to the point where I just like good football. There are some players that I follow. I'm not a diehard fan anymore for any one team. I just like watching good football. It's a lot easier that way. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Enjoy your weekend. If you're going to watch football tonight, enjoy the game. My guess is that the Bills might triumph over the Dolphins, but stranger things have happened. You never know. But I thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye-bye.